South Korea is a country that is made up of the southern half of the Korean peninsula. South Korea is a modern, attractive, and exciting place to visit. It is entirely different and independent from North Korea, which is right next door. Big cities like Seoul have the buzz of a big city, fantastic nightlife, and the chance to find out about the latest technological wonder. But South Korea also has beautiful national parks and a lot of places to slow down and enjoy the atmosphere. From islands off the coast to the scary border zone in the middle of the Korean peninsula, your next trip to South Korea will be full of things to do, see, and learn about. However, before we begin our countdown of the top 10 most amazing places to travel in South Korea, we would greatly appreciate if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. 10. Suwon, the capital of Gyeonggi Province in the city of Suwon, which is only 30 kilometers from Seoul. It's easy to get there by car or train from Seoul, but travelers often skip it. If you go, you can see the World Cup Stadium, which is also known as Big Bird. It was where the quarterfinals of the 2002 FIFA World Cup were held. If you don't like soccer, you can visit the historic Hwasong Fortress, which back to the 18th century. There you can look at the architecture and even try your hand at archery. 9. Chuncheon, the capital of Gangwon Province, has beautiful lakes and tall mountains all around it. Winter Sonata, a popular Korean soap opera, is filmed in Chuncheon, and many people come to the city to see where some of the most common scenes were shot. People also come to Chuncheon because it is known as a paradise for food lovers. Go to the Galbi Street after seeing significant sites like the Soyang Dam, Statue Park, or Chungpyeonsa Temple. The dish dagalbi is served on this street. It is grilled chicken with spicy vegetables and rice. Dozens of restaurants on the street all serve the same famous dish, but each one tweaks the recipe a little bit. 8. Busan. Busan is the second largest city in the whole country. It is also a significant port, and it is known for its beautiful beaches, hot springs, and outdoor activities. Gamcheong Cultural Village in Busan is known as the Santorini of Korea. It is a colorful community on a hill that looks out over the water. You can also visit several temples while you're in Busan. Byeolmyosa Temple is the most well-known of these. The city has all the shops and museums you would expect from a city of its size. However, the most popular places to visit are Hyundai Beach, Taejongdae Park, and the beautiful Nakdong River Estuary Migratory Bird Sanctuary. 7. Jeongju. When the Joseon dynasty was at its strongest, Jeongju was its spiritual capital. Jeongju is one of the best places to visit in South Korea because it has so many temples and museums. Go to Jeongju Hanok Village if you want to learn more about the history and culture of this area. There, you can see traditional homes from the beginning of the 20th century, make traditional hanji paper, or drink soju in the area. The impressive Jeongju National Museum, which has a vast collection of artifacts, is another popular place to visit in the city. When you're in Jeongju, try the famous Korean dish bibimbap, which comes from this region. 6. Seoraksan National Park. At the very least, visit the Seoraksan National Park if you plan on going hiking, seeing the mountain range that is most famous in South Korea, or even if you just want to acquire some fantastic photographs. Pine, forest, craggy and steep mountain peaks, crystal clear streams, and beautiful lakes may all be found inside the park's boundaries. In addition, more than 2,000 distinct types of animals call Seoraksan National Park home. It would be best if you began your exploration of the park at the National Park Visitor Center, where you will find free maps in both English and Korean. After that, make use of the park's extensive work of hiking paths, which span an incredible distance and are clearly marked. 5. Andong. Andong, which has a history dating back over 2,000 years, is often referred to as the capital city of Korean spiritual culture. It is possible that the Andong Hahoe Folk Village, which is a place where local cultural heritage has been conserved and is shared with visitors, is the most popular attraction in the city. However, those with a passion for food are the ones who will get the most out of the trip to Andong. The city is home to a wide variety of regional delicacies, the most well-known of which is a meal made of chicken and noodles, known as jimdak. Before you leave the city, you should definitely try some of the local specialty booze called soju, which is produced in Andong. 4. Jeju Island. Jeju Island, which is South Korean Seoul's special autonomous province, is located just off the coast of South Korea's southernmost peninsula. Jeju, often known as the Island of the Gods, is a location in South Korea that is considered one of the best places for honeymoons and other vacations. In addition to its breathtaking beaches, lava tubes, and verdant scenery, the island of Jeju is home to a plethora of exciting theme parks and other tourist attractions. You can learn about the area's culture by visiting the Seonga Folklore Village or go to the Glass Castle, a theme park centered around glass sculptures. Loveland, a theme park on Jeju that caters exclusively to adults and focuses on romance, is likely the most peculiar and contentious of the island's tourist destinations. 3. DMZ. The area that serves as the border between North and South Korea is known as the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ. The fighting is supposed to stop in this area. Visitors are welcome in the DMZ. Nevertheless, there are several parts of the zone that should be avoided due to the risk of attack. Only a limited section of the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, also known as the Joint Security Area, is accessible to the general public. You will be physically standing in North Korea when participating in the JSA. However, you will be doing so inside a structure that also contains South Korean soldiers. There is also the option of going to a gift shop in North Korea, where you can purchase North Korean stamps, wine, and cash. Be warned that the only way to visit the Demilitarized Zone is on an official trip that is led by a guide. 2. Gyeongju. The ancient capital of the region that was formerly known as the Silla Kingdom of Gyeongju. Given this information, the city's age is more than 2,000 years. The city of Gyeongju is a fantastic travel destination home to several temples and cultural events. Your journey should begin at the Bulguska Temple, which is known as a magnificent masterpiece of Buddhist art and religion and dates back to the 8th century. After that, make your way up the hill from the temple to the Seogguram Grotto, where you can see even more Buddhist items and culture. Don't miss out on the opportunity to shop in the covered market, which features a variety of sellers selling everything from mementos of Silla to freshly prepared Korean specialties. 1. Seoul. Seoul is not only the capital of South Korea, but also one of the most important cities in all of East Asia. If you plan on staying in the country for any length of time, there is a considerable likelihood that you will make a trip to Seoul at some point. There is no end to the attractions in the city, but the various places that are located in Seoul are typically where tourists begin their explorations of the city. The spectacular Gyeongbokgung and the Cheondeokgung, which dates back to the 15th century, are both must-sees. You'll also discover some of the most delicious cuisines in all of Asia here. In addition to old temples and shrines, magnificent public parks, cutting-edge design, and retail complexes. These are the top 10 most amazing places to travel in South Korea. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out more about your dream destinations. There are more links below about travel tips and so many more. Let us know your thoughts and suggestions for our next video in the comments below.